Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to do an updated fountain pens collection because I just checked and it's been 7 months since I did my initial video, and I thought I did it recently, but it's been 7 months. So I thought it would be fair to show you the pens that I have acquired since that video. I had to double check, and I have 5 fountain pens and 4 inks, but it is safe to say that that number has doubled. I will leave a link to my previous video down below, so I won't talk about the pens that I showed you in that video that much because it's the same video. No, it's the same pens, but I can quickly show you and then say what I have it inked up with, because I made one of these, and making this I realized that all the pens that use a converter I have inked it up with diamine, like ink from diamine, except 2 because those use cartridges. But let me just go through them quickly. The first 2 pens I want to share is my classic sports. This is Bordeaux, this is olive. They have the clip. In my Bordeaux, I still have it inked up with emerald because I really like the color. And in my olive, I switched it up and inked it up with wild strawberry. And then I have my another Kaweco. This is the jungle green, also an F nib. In here, I now have it inked up with writer's blood, which I really like. My Twispy Eco with a fine nib, I believe. The nib is kind of hard to see because it's like down there, but this is a fine. Right now I have it inked up with moon dust, so you can see there's some shimmer there. When it doesn't have the shimmer, it's just a nice gray, so I don't know if you can see any shimmer. And then the final pen that I showed you in my previous video is my Candy Mango by Lamy. I love this color so much. I'm so happy that I got it. But now I have Diamine Onyx Black, just a nice gray black. So those are the pens that I showed you in my previous video. And in that video, I remember saying that if I'm gonna get more fountain pens, I should get other nibs than just a fine, because all of these are fine. So I wanted to change it up a little bit. So that's why I got this one. This is a Kaweco Student in 50s Rock, and in here I had a medium nib. This was my first medium nib, and with that I have it inked up with Midnight, which is a very nice dark blue. So it's this pen is so nice. I remember when I got it, it was so nice to write with. It was so smooth and just a nice pen to hold to. And then I got my first Kaweco Owl Sport in a vibrant violet. I was talking to my friend and I said that I want to get an Owl Sport because it is different from the plastic or the classic, because this is aluminium barrel. With this I got it in extra fine because, like I said, all my Kawecos has been fine, so I wanted to get the extra fine. It is a little scratchy, and I'm not sure if that's the ink or not, but I'm using a cartridge. I'm actually using the Kaweco Summer Purple cartridge, so I'm not sure. I might get a converter and use a different ink and see if it's still scratchy when I do. But with this was my 7th fountain pen, and it's purple. And if you're a fan of BTS, you know that purple has like a meaning to us. So I didn't even register that my 7th fountain pen was purple. So that was fun when I realized that. Oh, but it's so nice. It has like a little, not grainy, but it doesn't have the same texture as my friend's Owl Sport. She has the silver one, I believe, and that is much smoother than this, but I don't mind. It has a nice texture. Oh, this pen. It is the Twispy Eco Tea in saffron. When I first saw this, so many people were like, are you gonna get this? Are you gonna get the new Twisby? Because they know that my favorite color is yellow. But I was like, I don't think so, because I have the candy mango and you can see they are very similar. But when I saw it in the store, it was like love at first sight. I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I thought about all the inks that I could ink it up with, and that night I just said F it and I ordered it. I did get it in a medium nib just to have a little variety, and in this one I have it inked up with Diamine Sunshine Yellow. Oh, but I love this pen so much. And then these two I got like kind of at the same time, because I knew I was getting the Lamy All Star, and that will leave me with 9 fountain pens, and if you know me, you know that numbers have to end in 5 or 0. So I thought I can try out the Platinum Preppy again, because I remember I had one, but I didn't write that well. I think I was very inexperienced and I didn't use it right. So I thought I would give it another chance. So I actually got this first. The Platinum Preppy, this is a pink pen, but I have it inked up with the purple, which is nice. And this is the 0.3, which is the same as the fine nibs. So I like that the ink doesn't match the pen, because when you buy the Platinum Preppy, you get the ink that matches the pen. So I do have the pink here, but then I got the or I guess it's violet. And that leads me to my last but definitely not least. Wait, last but not least. Is that how you say it? My newest pen. It's the Lamy All Star in bronze. And with this one, I got another nib. I got the black medium nib. So I bought an extra nib for this pen because I wanted to match the barrel or the grip. But also because I don't have a medium Lamy. And in here, I have it inked up with sepia. So those are all my pens. I love them so much. And I don't have like a great storage for them. I just put them all in my journal pouch. And yes, I do bring them all with me. Because I think, like I said in my previous video, I can't just leave them behind. I can't leave one behind because I love them so much. And then I quickly want to show you my inks. But I'm gonna just quickly show the ones that I haven't shown yet, if I can remember. So I just have this one because it doesn't fit here. So it just stays on top like that. But this is my very first Ferris wheel press. This is a Queen and Castle or Queens and Castle. I can't remember. It has like the shimmer. And the bottle is so pretty. Look at that. You can see me. Hello. I think since then I got these 3 Irishizuku. I got the pack of 3 because they were on sale during Fountain Pen Day. And they had like a sale for 3, and I just got the newest colors of the season. So I got Hana Ikada, Hotaru B, and Soi Gyoku. And then I have a bunch of I keep making mistakes. It's not Onyx Black, it's Quartz Black. I keep saying Onyx Black for some reason, but it's Quartz Black. Midnight, which was in my student. Wild Strawberry, Indigo, and Rider's Blood. And these, I really like Diamond because they're inexpensive and I like the colors. And then of course, like I said, I have the Platinum cartridges, but also the Kaweco Summer Purple. And I need to find a better system for my inks, because this is not the way. So those are all my pens, and I know a lot of people don't like when your pens are touching, but I don't mind. Those are what I want to show you, but then I also have some questions that I got on Instagram. So let's just go through them. The first one is your favorite pen, and then least and most used. I have to say these two for now. No. Oh my god. I love all of them. But maybe my Lamy All-Star because it's my newest one. so I use it the most now. Okay, I can pick my favorite Kaweco, favorite Lamy, and favorite Twisby for now. So my favorite Kaweco is my Kaweco Student, and my favorite Lamy of those two is my Bronze All-Star, and then favorite Twisby is my Saffron. And then the least used and most used, I think least used may have to be my Preppy, because I don't use it that much. And if I do want to use a purple ink, I will choose my Vibrant Violet. And then most used, lately I've been using my Bordeaux, because I'm using, or I like to write in the emerald green, which I have done a couple of spreads in my journal with. So that is, and this is a pen that I have inked up the most times because I used up the inks. So I guess that answers the questions. Every fave ink for each color. Now this, I could stay here for a whole day, just talk about inks, but I won't. So I will leave a link to a Google Doc down below where I have gone through mountain of inks color swatches or ink swatches and just picked my favorites. And it's a lot. It's a long list. It's 2 pages. What made you try fountain pens for the first time? And I guess that also goes with what was your first fountain pen and why did you buy that one? I've seen a lot of videos about fountain pens because a lot of people use them in the journal community, and I was just very fascinated by them. And then I saw the Kaweco and I was just like, oh, it's so pretty, it's small, it's inexpensive, and I thought it was just fun with like the inks and using it, and I felt so fancy because it's a fountain pen, you have to use inks, and just it was a whole new world. And so I just thought they were fascinating. The Bordeaux was the first one that I got. Favorite ink, so I'm assuming like favorite that I own. I have a couple. What's my favorite? Let's do a top 3 for now. So Emerald, Sunshine Yellow, and Writer's Blood. If you had to restart your collection, what first ink and pen would you repurchase first? I think I would have to pick my Kaweco Student, because when I first wrote with this, it was so smooth. It was love at first sight, and it's just a really pretty pen. Be quartz black, just that I would have a black ink, because you always get like the blue cartridge. And the last question is, what is your cheapest pen and your most expensive pen, and do you have any regrets on any of the pens you bought? My cheapest pen, as mentioned, is my Platinum Preppy. At the top of my head, I can't remember what it cost, but it was cheap. And then my most expensive pen, but are we talking like on sale or not? Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, my Student is the most expensive, but I did get it on sale. But if we're not considering it that expensive because of the sale, then I have to say my Alsport. And do I have any regrets? None at all. I love them all. I don't have much else to say. But that is it for this video. If there's any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will answer as quickly as possible. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are. And until next time, bye!